Thank y'all for coming out on this special night. I greatly appreciate it. You know, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. Our motto is imagine, create, and inspire. 3 words in a very deliberate, sequential order. Imagination leads to creation, creation leads to inspiration, and inspiration, when you properly apply it, produces hope. And hope is a commodity. Hope is fuel for the human soul. I think arts and cultural opportunities are paramount in a community as their foundation. So I appreciate so much being recognized for that. I mean, it's a great validation. So I'm very appreciative of our guests tonight. So we're going to kick off tonight by introducing you to Taylor Weiss, the Senior Director of Government Affairs at Charter Communications. Y'all put your hands together for Taylor.
Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate all y'all being here. It's been an honor to work with Bruce and his team with the Arts Council and working this out, and just appreciate y'all welcoming us here and glad to support y'all in all your efforts. As Bruce mentioned, I'm Taylor Weiss, represent Charter Communications based here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm a native of Pelham, so appreciate all the good things that are going on in Shelby County. Charter Communications, obviously, y'all are familiar with cable company offering television, internet, home phone, mobile phone. We are expanding big in Shelby County. With the help of this next gentleman up here, we are expanding to over 4,400 new locations across Shelby County, in particular, a lot of those here in Columbiana. So we appreciate everything that Representative Ellis does for us down in Montgomery. He represents y'all well, and like to ask him to share a couple of comments with y'all. Thank you.
Wow, those lights are bright. First, it's truly a pleasure to be here with you. You have no idea how good it is to be here with you, but don't get too flattered. I've spent the last 4 months of my life in Montgomery in the Alabama House of Representatives, and so we finished up last night. So it is truly, truly good to be back home and good to be with you. And a thanks to Charter and all they do and the expansion they're doing in our area means a lot to me. And Ovation, thank you for what you're doing. And they'll tell you a little bit more about that. I'll tell you briefly what the arts mean to me personally. My mother, who is here in the audience, she's an artist. Her sister's an artist. Both of my sisters have artistic tendencies, and I can't draw stick people very well. But at a very early age, my mother had me in piano classes and arts classes that she taught, and I truly believe that injecting the arts into children's minds when they're young, whether it's art classes, whether it's music, whether it's drama, which you'll see a little bit here tonight, and my son participated in that. I truly believe it changes how they think, how they act, how they perceive the world. And so that's how you transform communities. One thing that the Arts Council, you get to see things like this. You get to see the concerts and and what it means to the community, because in any thriving, vibrant community, there's going to be an element of the arts in it. Any thriving downtown, which we've got here now, you can feel the energy when you walk downtown. It wouldn't be that way without the arts. So you see that stuff. You see the parking lot filled. You see people walking up and down Main Street before and after a concert. So you see that stuff. What you don't see that the Arts Council, and this is probably what means the most to me, is what you don't see is the outreach that they do here. Because we're transforming a community with the arts and what's happening here, but they go out to everyone in Shelby County. They go out into the schools. They go out into the juvenile detention facilities, the at-risk children. Because my dad, who's also in the audience, his mother, my grandmother, always said, and he'll remember this, she would always say that the kids that are hardest to love are the ones that need your love the most. And I'll never forget her saying that. And so they go into the juvenile detention, these at-risk, because I truly believe there's no such thing as bad kids. There's bad circumstances that make these kids make some bad choices. And so when something like the Arts Council goes into those juvenile detention facilities, and I've toured some of those when the kids would go in and do artwork, and at the end of the day, when we'd come in and look at it, and you'd see a kid that I really think for the first time in their life, they were proud of something. They had pride in something. They'd stand back, and it was good art. And so when you do that, you're not just transforming communities, now you're transforming lives. And so that's big, that's huge. And so that's why I'm such a supporter of what goes on in this building, because it doesn't just happen in this building, it happens all over Shelby County. And without them, I don't know where it would be. So thank you for the opportunity to be here. Thank you, Bruce, for all you do. Thank you, Leslie. It's just a wonderful program. Anything I can ever do to help. And again, Ovation, thank you. Charter, thank you. It's a wonderful program. And thank you for allowing me to be here.
Thank you, Corley. We gave Corley a pass. He's been wearing a tie for 4 months, so I figured I would wear the tie this evening and give him a pass there. So, as Corley mentioned, what y'all are doing here in this community, what Bruce and Leslie are doing with this organization is what we stand for. Charter Communications tries to strengthen the communities that we serve. Not only are we providing broadband, allowing folks to do homework, different schoolwork, work from home, things of that nature. We also enjoy supporting the communities that we serve through events like this and donations like this. How we do that is partners of ours, and working with Ovation TV and the partnership that we've had with them for a long time. We have many television stations on our networks, but Ovation has been a tremendous partner of ours and has been with us for a long time. So supporting their mission, which are supporting organizations like this, and ensuring that these organizations continue to spread the message, continue to do the things that Corley talked about. And so with that, we've got a fine man that has joined us all the way from L.A., and that is not Lower Alabama, that is Los Angeles. So I would like to introduce Saul Dotton. He is the Senior Vice President of Marketing for Ovation TV. We appreciate him being here. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing great? Enjoying yourself? So, yeah, I'm Saul. Best way to remember that is Better Call Saul. I'm based in Los Angeles. I flew in last night through L.A. to Atlanta to Birmingham. And the route here was through some pretty intense lightning, thunderstorms, and rain. I don't know did you experience that down here yesterday? So I am truly pleased to be here tonight. The drive into town is gorgeous. I grew up in small towns my whole life. I grew up in British Columbia and New Hampshire, of all places, in towns much the same size as Columbiana. So I feel right at home. I have been in LA for the last 30 years working in the television business. I have the pleasure of working for an arts entertainment network called Ovation TV. We're available in your community on Spectrum, Taylor's group, fine partners, as Taylor's mentioned. We've been working together on a Stand for the Arts advocacy initiative for the last 7-8 years together. And so we go around the country supporting organizations such as Shelby County Arts Council and promoting their efforts. So truly pleased to be here. The honor is mine. Oh, and then I get to the hotel, another little side thing. I get to my hotel, I turn on the late news last night, and they're talking about a geomagnetic storm coming to town tonight. Did you guys hear about this? Okay. So when Allie's done and the kids are done performing, and it's be dark outside, check out the skies. But apparently the skies are going to be lit up with a solar storm taking place. So it's been quite a trip so far. Corley, thank you very much for everything you've done in the community. I've heard so many amazing stories about you and the efforts that you've done to, among others, to get Shelby County Arts Council together and this wonderful facility that we're in. So thank you very much. So let me get to the award. So in 2024, we scoured the country to find 10 organizations that together, Spectrum and Ovation, thought were doing some really incredible work in their communities in creating access to the arts for everyone. And that's really what it's about. If we can get our kids involved in the arts at a young age, we think that really helps them grow into amazing adults. So we're really pleased to be able to support Shelby County Arts Council with a Stand for the Arts Award. And that comes along with a contribution of $10,000 to the organization. So Bruce, if you wouldn't mind coming up to accept the award on behalf of the organization and share any remarks you may have.
Well, this is awesome. Thank you so much. I mean, I think the older you get, the less awards mean, but the more validation means, if you know what I'm saying. It's nice to know you're not wasting your time. That kind of thing. So I really appreciate it, and I think it was 2018, I was speaking to the group that the ladies groups put on the luncheon, and I said that, if you close your eyes, I said at the end of my talk, and imagine riding down West College Street and looking to your right and seeing a big, beautiful park with a fountain and an arts and cultural center, which will be a hub for arts and cultural activities, validating the community and elevating the community. And, this is the evidence of things once not seen. So thank you. Appreciate you, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I think, do we have somebody ready to take a picture of this? Yeah. All right, we're good.
Courtney, let me go get your check.
The giant check. Man, that thing is huge. Is Butch in here? Butch, you manifest? Oh, you can see it. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. You got it?
You got a zoom lens on that thing?
Oh, man.
Get over that way.
Zoom. Let's get the bill.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Got it.
Thank you.